facing giants with grit, from schoolyard dreams to the NFL's grand stage.
I said, well, let's figure this out. And then after a while, I got to, well, hey, this is pretty cool because you can make that sucker really spin. Now, you can throw some ugly passes, too, because you're right up on top. But the javelin was the reason I gripped the football the way I did.
If you got 200 track scholarships, who was interested in you as a football player coming out of high school?
Well, I maybe had 12, 15, 12, not many.
You end up at Louisiana Tech.
Right. Well, I ended up at Tech because I signed with LSU, but I flunked the ACT test.
Intentionally?
Well, it was not a great effort.
You didn't really want to go there, did you?
No, I felt
why
a lot of
Louisiana
pressure, just a lot of pressure. I went down there, and it just, you know how it is? It's kind of like you just want to be part of something that's got a rich tradition and it's big time, but I wasn't ready for the big time.
So you were being realistic with what you were prepared for coming out of high school, or did you just literally not want the pressure of going to LSU and succeeding?
Didn't want the pressure. I'm a mama's boy. And my mama could come see me over at Ruston.
And your brother was there?
My brother was there, and they came after me hard and been after me hard for a long time.
I also know that for as nice as you are and for as tough as you are, you don't like confrontation either. You could have told LSU no thanks, right?
Yep.
But instead, you just flunked the ACT to kind of back end your way to Louisiana Tech.
It's just, my thinking was when they made me take the ACT test, if I pass this thing, I'm going to go to, now I've got to go to LSU. And I knew in my heart I never wanted to go to LSU.
You go to Louisiana Tech, and you're a backup. And
Can you imagine that?
And yeah.
As great a player as I was.
Yeah. Phil Robertson.
Duck Dynasty.
That's him.
That's him.
The Duck Dynasty patriarch is the first-string quarterback, and you're backing him up.
Yep.
You said he came straight out of the woods to practice.
And on game day, it was like he was mad we had to play a game because the ducks were flying high or the deer were. It was crazy. Hey, he nicknamed Blonde Bomber. He Blonde Bomber. I got to tell you now. Hey, them ducks. Them ducks is. I'm gonna tell you about them ducks is flying, boy. Them ducks is out there. I said, we got a game. He's the starter, and so I couldn't beat this guy out.
He must have been good.
He was good. He played Alabama the year they won the national title. We played him in Birmingham, and he just lit them up. I started a little bit my sophomore year, but, in and out. Play well, not play well. He bench, in comes Phil. Phil play not well, in go Terry.
Was the time kind of learning what you needed, though? You were raw.
It was so frustrating for me. Why can't I get this? Why am I not exceptional? Why am I not blowing this out of the park? What is my dream? Is it going south on me? Have I overstated myself? I can't believe I'm not starting. I can't believe I'm not good. As much as I wanted to be good, I'm not good. And it drove me crazy. That I couldn't get a handle on it. And then junior year, my junior year, Phil quit the team, and I got to start. And that junior year, I was a small college All-American. So, but everything came together.
Yeah.
I went to Tech at 6'1", 189, and my junior year I was 6'3", 212. And so everything came together.
And by the time you're a senior, you're having really great success.
Yep.
And your fear of expectation or pressure leads you eventually to the #1 overall pick by the Pittsburgh Steelers. I mean, there really isn't pressure like that. that you could face anywhere else in your life is you're the #1 pick. There's out there 2 teams that both finished 1-13 the previous year, the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Chicago Bears, and they flip a coin. And it was the Pittsburgh Steelers who got the first pick, and they took you.
Right. Well, thank you.
Were you happy to be a Steeler?
No, please.
I mean, they were
You
1-13.
hear how I talk?
Yeah.
You think this is going to work in Pittsburgh? My social maturity was waning. No dealing with the press whatsoever. Didn't know how to do that. Didn't do that in college.
You're booed your first game. You
Booed.
cry after the game.
It's horrible. It's not anything that I was prepared to handle. Plus, I was away from home, and I don't want to disappoint people. You know, doing this interview, I want this to be a good interview. I don't want to disappoint.
You've done that.
I don't want to disappoint the people. Thank you. I felt a responsibility to. I didn't ask to be the first pick, and didn't think that was ever going to be a probability. As it turned out, I was. But I just had to grow up, and I had a tough coach, which made it difficult for me because I came out of college and high school being embraced and encouraged and loved. Then I went into this, this tough dude, and I didn't like it at all. I didn't like,
But
it was hard, real hard.
6 touchdowns, 24 picks the first year.
It was just brutal.
It got better.
Yeah.
And so do you sense at all that, okay, I mean, you've been a part of a winning team. Do you see the pieces that are there that you can think, okay, we got a shot now?
Yeah, when they got rid of, our team early in my career was made up of basically castaways. And then they started drafting. In comes Kolb. Kolb was the year before me. Webster comes in later. Ray Mansfield was a really good center. Jim Clack at right guard. Then Jerry Mullins from USC at right guard. Clack went guard and
Interesting that it starts with that offensive
yeah,
line.
and then we got Swan, Hall of Fame, Stallworth, Hall of Fame. Now we had weapons. And then, of course, we drafted Franco. And so when we started our run in the 4th year maybe, and then we got into the playoffs for the first time and got to experience that. And
yeah, let's not downplay. You guys go 11-3, 1972, and it leads to this first of this great rivalry with.
Chase your dreams, overcome adversity, and win like champions.